party, motherfucker! Oh, God. Nice room. Lot.
So first off, I'm sure you can deduce this, but this game is not connected to the internet. All of the notes that you're gonna see have been written by Coda. This was actually the first game of his that I ever played. This was shortly after I met him at a weekend game jam in Sacramento, where I grew up. I saw him working on this very level, and it was just so different from anything that anyone else was doing. So right away I was like, I have to be friends with this person. In retrospect, I think I was probably a bit too pushy, trying to get his attention. I was over-enthusiastic. But he was very gracious about it and very patient with me. And I cooled off eventually. Oh, feel free to skip over any of these notes if they're not doing anything for you. Nothing extra is going to happen if you read all of them. Either way, to me they convey a sense of loneliness. I see this person who's filled with thoughts and feelings and beliefs and has no way to express them except as scattered and unheard voices in a game that wasn't meant to be played.
Curious.
But it's ironic, isn't it, that in playing this game and seeing how alone Coda often felt, that we get to know him better and actually kind of connect with him. And I have to be honest with you, this idea is really seductive to me, that I could just play someone's game and see the voices in their head and get to know them better and have to do less of the messy in-person socializing. I could just get to know you through your work. I think this is why I always liked Coda's games so much, is because it felt like they let me have that connection. I felt as though he was inviting me personally into his world. And then I feel less lonely too.
I'm not a lonely person, but I feel lonely fucking playing this. Jesus Christ. Like, these are all dead voices, completely dead voices that don't belong to... Well, they all belong to one person. Like, so busy yet so dead.
At the end of this level, we're going to see the puzzle again. And here, I'll tell you what I think the puzzle means. Each of these games represents an idea that was on Coda's mind at the time that he was making it. And the puzzle is a way of closing the door on a previous chapter of his life before moving on to the next one. In each of his games, after exploring a theme that, he might find difficult, Coda can then place this puzzle that he knows has a reliable solution. He understands exactly how it works, and so it gives him a simple mechanism for moving on. And because there's this dark area between the doors, a space between spaces, before you move on, you get to pause.
What do you mean there's no second switch?
Just for a moment, a few seconds to reflect on and let go of the events that led you here, to step back and connect the pieces together, to grasp at that elusive bigger picture.
Huh. Alright guys, how's it going? Speak! Speak to me! Speak! 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 I think this guy needs pills, like, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, this one is tough. It's gonna kind of just spin its own wheels for a few minutes, Hang with it.
What? Why did you give him such weird fucking titles? That... Alright, Doctor Who, calm it down. Going on an adventure, yeah. Woo! Oh, Jesus
See, like,
Christ.
this is it. The
The
whole
ring
game.
much?
And there's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway. Except, for some reason, Coda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's gonna start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else. Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
What the fuck? Dude, I've been robbed! Oh, cool, let's design the place, man! That wasn't a hole. Oh, I probably read that wrong. But... What about along the wall of the room? Yeah, I think I'd like a washing machine. What the fuck? You're not giving me any choices. I thought I was reading it wrong at first, but I'm genuinely not. I think we should light up this room a bit. I don't know why you asked for my opinion if it means absolutely nothing to you. Tesla coils. Oh, I'm done. You can design your own room, you cunt. There we go. I'm pretty sure none of my choices are making any difference. Fuck off. Okay. I'm in a department store apparently.
There's a bit more to this one, but still, it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake. So, okay, he throws it out and starts over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
Gay. Don't tell me what to do, you scumbag. Okay, so this guide will help you escape from prison. Follow the instructions carefully. Take care that you remember each step. First, click on this table. Good. Go over to the photo framing. Click to turn it slightly. Now turn the floor lamp in this room off. And turn on my phone. Now go to the left side sofa. Move it over a bit. Finally, touch the shelves. That's it. In a real prison, the escape now open. Return to the start if you're taken back to your prison. Right, so why will I do that? What the hell?
And of course, now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to escape.
Great! Cheers.
Here's a version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well. And then a version where the inside of the prison is the outside and the outside is the inside.
What the fuck?
Let me just blink you real quick through a few more of these.
What the
He really unloaded on this prison idea. There's nearly a dozen of them. Personally, I think it's awful to watch this. To see a person basically unraveling through their work. And for what? Like, at what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on? But Coda doesn't have that voice telling you to stop. That particular mechanism of defense against yourself. Without it, you just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going, and then he hits on something. And he likes it. And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons. This is the very last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
Oh, good God. Sort out your lighting, Jesus Christ. I don't want to make a phone call. I'll see you later. Oh. Hello? Who is this? Hey, it's me. I'm you from after you escaped prison. You're me? But... So you were trapped in this room?
It's a conversation. And so this is what Coda wants, is to be able to talk to someone, to share what's on his mind, and to get some good advice from someone who knows. But the irony is that even in this scenario, you're still talking to yourself. You know, all of these games so far are Coda talking to himself.
That'll do. Actually, I'm already forgetting what it's like to be in prison. Really? How long has it been since you got out? Only a few minutes, but somehow it's already fuzzy. Kinda like it never happened. But this is the worst, most desperate thing I've ever been through. How could you possibly forget it? That'll do. You don't ever forget it, you just stop identifying with it. Wait, if you're me, then how did you get a call from another version of you and your trapped? No, I think I'm the first person to call back. Don't come find me, you twat. Oh, what is that? To get out, just talk to me for a bit. You gonna tell him the routine or what? Because I can probably remember it. Why am I torturing myself? It will make sense. Okay, I can talk for a bit. Let's just talk for a bit. Will you be here? I will be here for as long as you... I'm in a relationship with myself now.
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games. After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, or, you know, you're back in a prison because you're stuck on the phone talking to yourself who's in prison.